Okay, so this is part 2. Let's draw a circle. Ready, David? So to draw a circle, before we draw anything, let's set it up. Make sure the control panel is on. If it's not on, look for it under window, control, okay? Now, the next thing we're gonna do, the fill, you see this box, the white box I keep circling on the upper left corner? That's called fill box. I want you to assign to none. Click on the drop down arrow and go to none. The very first option on the upper left, none. See, it say none. Click on it. I also want you to make it the stroke a little bit thinner, 0.25, 0.25, a quarter of a point, okay? When you draw a circle, you must hold down Shift key when you draw. Hold down Shift key. You select the ellipse tool first. So you go to the rectangle tool right under T and you click on it and you hold out your mouse and you select ellipse tool. Hold out your Shift key, you click and drag. You have to hold out your Shift key while you click and drag. All right, now look at the property. The couple things I want you to pay attention to. First, it's called reference point. You want to make sure that they have nice square and each square represent a reference point. I want to make sure that you have the reference point at the center, okay? The white square need to be at the center. Second, you want to make sure that it's locked. The width and height proportion have to be locked together. What is half of x? So x is no longer 8, right? X is 11. So half of it should be 5.5, correct? So let's put it in the middle of x, say 5.5. Y, half of a and half is 4.25. 4.25. See that? Right in the center of the page. If you do the math, if you are a designer, designers are good at math too. They just go hand in hand. Their logic skill is very high. Width, I want you to enter 4. Let's start with 4 and hit enter. Because we lock the values of width and height, we do not have to care to enter the second one. It's automatically set as 4, right? And then we will lock this selection. So this is selection. We're gonna go object and we're gonna go lock selection. I'm gonna do one more thing. Because you advance, I'm gonna combine the two things together. Okay? So next thing we're gonna draw a line. So go to the line, this line tool here, go there. And what I want you to do is to hover your mouse without clicking down here. Hover it until you see that vertical purple line there. See that? I want you to hover your mouse carefully until it's say anchor. So you're gonna go and just move your mouse without clicking until you say at the center line, until you say the vertical magenta line there. And you come down when it say anchor. You say when it say anchor, that means it's on the circle. Click, hold out your Shift key, drag your mouse when you still hold out your Shift key until you meet on the other side of the circle. Let your mouse go and let your Shift key go. You just drew a diameter, a perfect 0-degree diameter, okay? The next thing you will do, so after you draw, you're gonna go and select your selection tool, again, V tool, and I'm gonna teach you how to rotate efficiently. So after you select that line, you're gonna go to object, you're gonna go to transform, you're gonna go to rotate, and the first rotation is -15. The first rotation is minus 15, and you hit return. Okay, the first rotation minus 15, hit return. Now the next thing is really cool, so watch and do it with me. You're gonna go to object and transform and rotate. This time you want minus 30, minus 30, and you want to hit copy, C-O-P-Y. You want to make a copy at minus 30. You go copy. See that? So you have two. Next. So from now on, you're going to just repeat that. Okay? So you're going to go to object, transform. Guess what? You only need to do transform again. No rotate, just transform again, because you do exactly the same thing that you previously did. Okay, if you look at the shortcut on your window, it say Control D. On your Mac, it say Command D. You can just hit Command D or Control D and we'll do it. So I'm gonna hit Command D. Look at that. Couple times until it's like right here, right across from the first line. We're done, right? Now we're gonna go to select all on active artboard. We're gonna select all on active artboard. Click on that. And then we're gonna lock it. Okay? We're gonna lock it. So we're gonna go object, lock, selection. See that? We just make the template so quick, right? And then we're gonna save our file. Go to file, save. You see, you notice the word save is not in gray anymore, right? It's dark, which means you need to save now. So you go save and then back it up. So let's back it up. Let's switch to browser mode. We're gonna go to back it up. Go back to, you're gonna replace what you had before because you are on the same day. So you can just replace old one, new file upload, and you're gonna back it up. So every time we done one part, we back it up, okay? So back it up and replace existing file, upload, and then I stop my recording.